Welcome to video. I'm Brad Pritchard coming to you from Shanghai, China. I got some bad news for you. It's probably more bad news for me. But if you actually like these videos, which I don't anticipate anybody doing, but one never knows. So I played one more game. The Sirloins were up 2-0 in the conference championship series. And it was an epic affair. Slip Vanderwink was on the mound for the Sirloins. It's story. He had struggled in his previous outing. First inning, first batter gets plunked in the face by a batted ball. I struggled. I said, okay, I gotta take him out. He was clearly battered and bruised. They said, nope, you can't take him out until he's faced 3 batters are completed. And it's like, okay. So he struggled through the first inning. I gave up a run or two. And this was a real problem because if you've been following the series, you know I don't have relief pitching. I sacrificed my entire bullpen to get better despot. So they'd done some work in the previous game as well, so a couple of them were a little bit tired, and the rest of them just plain stunk. But their pitcher for who was I playing anyway? Not the Moonstars. That was in the previous round. Let's go find it. Who was I playing here? Like, this will give away some other things too. We were playing the Moose, and so we struggled through. We got through 3 batters, but only 1/3 of an inning with Slip Vanderwink. He gave up hits instead of getting anybody out, and so we had to get a solid 8 2/3 inning out of the worst bullpen imaginable, which we did. They surrendered 3 additional runs. I think there was only 1 run scored by the time we took out Slip Vanderwink. We won 11-4. See here, which can I like look at a box score or some shit? Why can I not do that? That's something I wish this game had for me. So, I guess interestingly, I didn't notice this then. In our 3 games against the Moose, we scored 11 runs in each game, which seems fairly like let's do 11-4s and 11-7. So, looking at my team, we're in a little bit of trouble. Well, that doesn't show me much. But as you can see, Manny Cage, he got injured earlier in the series, and Slip Vanderwink got injured right there at the end of that one. And they don't seem to be getting better. There's been 2 more games since then in the other series, one of which I watched and I recorded and just did the play-by-play on. It was 2-0 Wideloads, but the Beewolves stormed back to win 2 straight games. So I watched the 3rd game and recorded it, which now lost to the mists of time, and it was a hell of a contest. The Beewolves pounced early and were up 5-1 for quite a while, and they got it back to 5-3, and the Wideloads started putting out their relievers, and their relievers were just mowing people down. I think that the Beewolves had 5 runs by the 3rd inning, maybe the 4th. They never scored again, and 9th inning, first batter came up, maybe the 2nd batter with 1 out, hit a solo donger, so it was 5-4, and all the relievers for the Beewolves were just terrible. They went through almost their entire bullpen. They held on for the win, and then they won again to force a Game 5, which we're going to watch that Game 5 right here. We'll get back to the World Series in the next video. This video will stand alone by itself, so if you don't want to watch computer play a game of baseball, which I perfectly understand, you can skip right ahead to the next game, where it'll be the winner of this game taking on the Sirloins and their broken pitching staff. I don't know how I'm going to. So, anyway, let's get this thing fired up. Let's see who can win Game 5 of the championship series between the Beewolves and the Wideloads. I'm cheering for the Beewolves just because I found out the Wideloads, their home stadium's also Apple Field, much like the Sirloins. So if they make it to the finals, every single game will be played in the same stadium. I think that's kind of lame. Here we go. Here's Masha Donga. For some reason, she was coming in off the bench in the previous game. Her mascara is very nice. Hurley Bender pitching for the Wideloads. He is quite good. There's a little slowdown. 2-1. 3-1. Wow. That seems messed up. Here's Twist McForsham. I'm gonna go to the Lowell Crab Pasta Bar. Sounds delicious. Look how happy that crab is too. 2-1. Early Bender just refusing to throw strikes. There's one. You knew that was gonna happen. Right in the gap. Should be a double. It looks like a run will come in too because Mashadonga looks pretty fast. And it's a triple. Wow, what a start for the Wideloads. Early Bender feeling tense. Still refuses to throw strikes. Runner on third, no outs. That wasn't a strike either. She just waved at it wildly. That's a long shot. I think that's a donger. It is. What a start for the Wideloads. Wow. Here's Hackliner, one of the greatest players in the history of Super Mega Baseball. Early Bender gets his ERA. Wow, another base hit. Throw it to first. I thought he could get him. I wanted to see it. What a terrible start. And here's the legend, Wade Hobbs. Alright, doesn't go for that one. If Hurley Bender continues down this path, this will be one of the worst playoff performances of like Yu Darvish. 2-2. Really? That was a little high to me. Gets one out. Here's Fungo Acuro. Wearing those sunglasses to protect his identity. Runner on first, one out. Terrible. Oh, he throws the pitch out. Why are you doing that? Oh, that looked high. I was lucky he swung at that. 2-2. Close one there. Full count. Throws a strike, and it's popped up to right field. An easy play for whoever the hell that is. Billy LeBoink. I've been talking for like 4 hours straight. Here's Elleroids. Got a little bit of pop in that bat. It's that one. Pretty close. 2-1. These pitches are outrageous. Right there. 1-2. And that should be the inning. But the damage has been done. The Wideloads scored 3 runs in the first. And frankly, these Beewolves are not quite the hitting team that the Wideloads are. I say if their pitcher doesn't calm down in a hurry, this game's over. Because, one, this Chug Bourbony is not bad either. 1 count. That one on the outside corner, 2-2. A little bit high, full count. And just stares at it. He's ashamed. And here's Handley Dexter, as he's been playing injured for pretty much this whole series, it seems like. These guys aren't even swinging. Chug is just mowing him down. 1-1. Crotch grabbed him, too. I gotta say, Chug Bourbony is a beefy boy. Here's Ruby Green. Takes a strike. I mean, this is their 3rd batter, and she is not good. Beewolf bats are not very scary. I don't know how they had such a good record. That's like a fly out to left. Warning track power, and only because the warning track in this stadium is. The 1-2-3 inning for the Beewolves, and the Wideloads have got to be feeling pretty good.
The second baseman is
That one. Oh, couldn't quite come up with it. Her instincts looked good there, but couldn't quite keep it in the glove. Here's Chug. He's not much of a hitter, but he's a beefy boy, so I think he takes the bunt, pulls away so it's a ball. Steal in second, and gets it. Maybe the computer can't throw out base runners either. Pitch out. That didn't look like a strike. Will he still try to bunt? I've seen him bunt on 2 strikes pretty frequently. Yup. And he's out. Because you can't do that, you moron. But the Wideloads are so confident in their ability to overcome Hurley Bender, they're just going ahead and bunting with 2 strikes on the batter. 1-1. Pickoff attempt. I also like to see a successful pickoff attempt. You'll never see it in one of my games because 1, I won't throw a pickoff attempt, and 2, I'm never stealing, so they're never going to get me out. It does have a small mojo deduction for all these pitch outs. Right to the second baseman. Goes to first. 2 down. Runner on third. You gotta think that another run here for the Wideloads would be a disaster for the Wolves. Beewolves. 1-1.
That's outside.
Weird to see the shadow of his bat just barely touching the fence there. Nice strike on the inside corner. 2-2. He's a whiffer. Ooh, that could drop in, but it won't. Dexteras makes the catch. No runs in the second for the Wideloads. They did threaten once again, though. Here's the 4, 5, and 6 batters for the Beewolves. Ooh, takes a hack at it, doesn't work. Chuck Berber is locked in. Burbany is locked in at this point. Hack liner, easy catch and throw. Kobe King with his beautiful flowing locks. Swings is a terrible pitch. Why won't they swing at those much? 1-1. Little bit low. Right over the middle, 2-2. Wow, I just stood there and stared at it. Beewolves looking a little tentative here in this crucial Game 5. You gotta say that Chuck Burbany is really rolling at this point, which could be a real problem. 2-1. 3-1. Steve Monster. Oh, had a nice one there. It's full count. And he just pops out. Wow. His first 2 innings definitely look like a complete no-show from the Beewolves. After they fought back from 2-0 deficit, this has got to be pretty disappointing. Army Strauss could definitely play for my team if I didn't already have the best catcher in the world and better despot. 2-1. 3-1. And that's another base knock as Bender is just not getting it done in this game.
Now batting the third baseman.
I gotta charge my phone, it is so dead. I'll be right back. Watch the game.
Now batting the left fielder, Wade Hodge.
All right, phone's charging. Gets the out at first there. Wideloads threatening once again. This game's gonna get blown wide open if Hurley Bender here doesn't shape up in a hurry. Infield's in. Gonna try to catch a runner going home. Foul ball. Shouldn't catch it if he could, because that would be another run coming in. Nice. Gets him with the curve. Strike 3. All I need is one more out, and they can get out of this alive. Stay down by only 3, which, given the way they're batting, it might be too much already. Nice fastball down the middle there. Very close. 2-1. That was a good looking pitch. Full count. Browns to the shortstop, and he makes the throw. Elleroids can't drive any in. The edge remains 3 runs for the Wideloads. And we're yet to see any real offensive threats from the Beewolves. Let's see if Billy LeBoink can change that. He's a beefy boy, too. Hits it hard, hits it right at the second baseman. Magic Moore, consistently terrible. I don't have high hopes for him. He's got an increased contact against lefties, though. Once Chuck Bourbony here gets to, wow, whatever the next level is, on fire, maybe? I don't know. It's going to be big problems. That was close. 3-1. Full count. And he makes a nice catch there on the line drive. Hurley Bender's a fast man. He's just bunt and hope to make it. Nice fastball there by Bourbony. Oh, I thought he was going to get a hit. Kind of disappointed that he didn't.
Now batting, the second baseman, Izzy Baker.
All right, Hurley Bender is back up to neutral. So he should be able to hold down the fort a little bit better. If I were him, I'd probably try to hit Chuck Bourbony right in the face and see if I can get him out of the game. The way the Beewolves are batting, they can't handle this guy. He's just throwing balls everywhere, 2-0. Wow. Chuck Bourbony is having himself a game. Base hit to center. Magic Moore throws it into second. Just terrible effort here by the Beewolves all around. They don't want to play in the World Series. They know that the Sirloins would destroy them, so they're just giving up. 2-run donger. Wow. Just wow. This might be some sort of Astros type situation where they're stealing their signs. This is embarrassing.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 61.
And there's nothing they can do. They have no bullpen to speak of. Hurley Bender's just going to have to gut it out and hope things get better. You know, his stamina is rapidly depleting. 2-0. 3-0. Walks him on 4 pitches.
Now batting, the catcher.
I think the Beewolves fans will be calling for some heads at some point here. Just crushed into the gap. Runner will probably come home on this one, you'd think. RBI double for someone on the Wideloads. It's 6-0. This game's over.
Now batting, the
You can put this one in the book. Here's Hackliner. Looking for his 3rd hit of the game. We'll probably get 2.
Ball that's low.
That low? That was a pretty good pitch. You can tell he's really going for it. He's aiming for the fences. 2-1. Ooh, but he actually grounds out to second, so 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
But he's still got to deal with Wade Hobbs, who's always a problem. But not this time. Okay, got another grounder to second. Tina Torrens makes the play. I think it's safe to say the damage has been done here, though. Another 3-run inning. Top of the lineup coming up for the Beewolves. They got to do something in a hurry.
Second baseman, Gina.
I'm surprised that Chuck Bourbony didn't level up on his base hit, because that was pretty impressive for a pitcher. In the gap, will it fall in? It looks like it might. Yes, base hit for Gina Torrens. She's going for second. And she makes it. Wow, what an effort by Gina. Let's see if this could be the break they need. If Hanley Dexterez can knock her in. That just takes that one right down the middle, though. 0-2. Tough out, though. Nothing will be easy. It was pretty easy. Advances the runner to 3rd, though. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's see if Ruby Green can do anything.
Ruby Green. Ball. No, inside.
2 inside pitches in a row. Count. I don't think that one's falling. I think that'll be caught. Gina Torrens probably going to tag and score. He's heading for home. Yep. First run for the Beewolves. Good to see. There you got 2 outs. Probably going to need a little more than that. Another pitch inside. Bourbony's still locked in, but he's not really a threat to have his mojo go up again. 2-1.
That's down.
Slightly low. 3-1. Well, that was a tough call. And he pops up on the high fastball. So, not a great inning, but better than the other ones with the Beewolves. 6-1 heading into the fifth. We'll see how much more the Beewolves can get out of their pitcher. One would think not very much. Then they're going to have to go to their sketchy bullpen, who are probably also quite tired. But last 3 at-bats have gone very easily for Hurley Bender. Starting to see the mojo go down for some of the wide load hitters. Nice curve there.
Outside.
A little bit outside, 2-1. Down the slider. And strike 3. Haven't seen a lot of that from Bender today.
Now batting the second baseman.
Here's former Atlanta Olympics mascot Izzy Baker. He's actually pretty good for an 8-hitter. He's not like amazing, but he's got a lot of speed, decent contact, not much power, so he doesn't really fit in as a sirloin. But he can play. All right, easy 1-2-3 inning for Bender. Not enough to get his mojo back up though, so he's still got to come out soon. His stats are abysmal right now. He's not throwing any more heat. Let's see if the Beewolves can continue to chip away.
Inside.
All right, Burbany pitching around him. There's a nice fastball down the middle. Oh, and Kingman can't do anything with that one. 1 down. His mojo sinking. Here's Steve Monster. One of the biggest threats in the Beewolf lineup.
Ball, that's low.
And he's got the 1-1 count after that foul ball. Didn't go for that one. That was a good opportunity. Fouls it off down the line. Still 1-2. Fouls it off again. Staying alive. And meekly grounds out to third. He won't be invited to the Lowell Crab Pasta Bar with performances like that. This game brought to you by Lowell Crab Pasta Bar. 2 outs on the inning. 1-1 count. With Billy LeBlanc at the plate. And he got a hold of that one. Is it going to be enough? It is. It is. No, off the top of the fence. Billy LeBlanc runs into second for a double. 2-out double. And the Beewolves bring it home. They need to. It's pretty much essential. But it's Magic Moore who's just...
Magic Moore.
Nope, that's inside.
He might just stare at the pitches hoping to walk. That's how good he is. Wow, he swings at that terrible pitch. 1-2.
Ball.
Close 1-2. Base hit! Will the runner go? The runner is going to home. Here comes the throw. It is not going to make it. 6-2. Big, big run for the Beewolves. They're not giving up even though I gave up on them. And a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hurley Bender's going out. Bertha Banks cannot hit. He's a little bit aggressive, which is nice. A lot of these computer players don't seem to like to swing at the first pitch, even if it's just right down the middle. She got more timid there, I guess. 1-2. And that will be caught to end the inning. But one more run for the Beewolves. Let's see who they got to put in here. Rita Miranda coming in to pitch. She can get herself up to neutral. Got a chance to give him a couple good innings. But at this point, the Beewolves can't afford to give up any more runs. Chuck Burbany still going to stay in the game a bit longer. He's pitching well. I don't see why they'd take him out at this point. It's only the top of the 6th. All right, 1-2 count. She's a K-Dud. She's not so great at striking people out.
Ball, that's outside.
Her junk is, wow, useless. Which I didn't mean that in any sexual. 2-2. Even though she's a K-Dud, look at her creepy eyes. Wow. That really intimidates some batters. And she did get to neutral, which is good, because Mashadonga can hit some balls here. But I don't hit against her. I don't like these sidearm pitchers. And she induces the pop fly. So nice work there. 2 down in order. See if she can get the third one.
Now batting the first baseman, number 61.
All right, gets him to chase that first pitch. 0-1 count.
Ball, that's low.
1-1. Crotch grabs for the additional intimidation. Does not work.
That's out.
A little bit high. 3-1. You don't want to get a walk here. Easy strike there on the outside corner. Full count. He's a whiffer. She's a K-dud.
Take your base.
Looks like the whiffer won out. Here's Harmony Strauss. She's had a hell of a game. If she gets a triple, she'll have the cycle. Rita Miranda definitely wants to be careful here. She can pick somebody off. That would be a pretty big deal. And it's just a bases up the middle, though. Runner will hold at second. Like it's not a mojo down, which is pretty critical. Here's Hack Liner, though. The middle of this wide load order is truly frightening.
Ball inside.
Not quite Sirloin level frightening, but it is legit. 1-1. 2-1. That one looked a little high to me, but 2-2. The K-dud still. Oh no! In the gap, at least one run are coming. I think 2 runs are coming in. Magic Moore with his puny arm throws it, and Gina Torrance tries to catch him home, but there is no chance. 8-2. I think that wraps this thing up. I think the Wideloads have just booked their trip to the World Series, faced the mighty Sirloins. The Wideloads were actually the 4th seed in their conference. There's that 3rd out finally, but it's a little too late. So they were 3rd in their own division, and they were their run differential was barely above even, and with the 2 teams above them, the Heaters and was it the Beewolves? It might have been the Beewolves. They both have like plus. Oh, they're trying to get back in it the hard way. Wow. They just took the beefy boy down. Chug Bourbony, which is good news for me, assuming the Wideloads still win, so I got 2 injured pitchers to deal with. At least I'll have 1. But this is a small opening for the Beewolves. This Chiron throne is not any good. Beewolves have not shown a lot of pep at the plate. 2-2 count. Oh, nice play by Baker. Can't get the lead runner, but does get the runner at first. Ruby Green needs to show a little something here. He's been thoroughly unimpressive, but that was impressive. 2-run donger for Ruby Baker. And they're back within 4. That hitting the pitcher in the face has changed everything. I'm sorry, Ruby Green. Baker's the second baseman for the Wideloads. Here's Buster Biggs. Also done very little this game, but thrown, still feeling neutral. He's fine with that home run.
That's outside.
A little off the plate there. Gets the strike on the fastball. Not going to drop in. Oh, that was so close. Acuro makes the catch. Here's Kobe Kingman.
Ball, that's inside. Low.
Ooh, no count. Both of them very close, though. Doesn't go for that one. 2-1. Terrible pitch. 3-1. Oh, flies out. Chased that pitch a little bit. I think it would have been a ball 4 if just let it go. But the Beewolves trying to stay in this one with 3 innings left. Well, let's see what their pitcher can do. She's nothing special. It's facing the bottom of the order, who are not too intimidating.
Nope, inside.
Oh, fine. I'll turn my controller back on. Let's join the fun. Sorry about that. Wow. This takes 2 fairly slow fastballs down the middle. That's going to left, but it should be caught. They really need to replace this pitcher. Her arm is like spaghetti. It's insane to keep her in. They have nobody else on their entire bench.
No, inside.
They need to can't give up any more runs, quite obviously. And they need to hit the hell out of the ball. The K-dud. Strikes him out anyway. Because I spoke too soon.
Now batting, the second baseman, Izzy Baker.
She's back to neutral, which makes her somewhat confident. She's still very tired. Looks like the right fielder will be able to make this run. That's a 1-2-3 inning. All right, let's see what the Beewolves can do in the office. Oh, but it's the 7th inning stretch. Brought to you by Lowell Crab Pasta Bar. Take Me out to the ball. Oh, it's over.
The catcher, Steve Monstour.
No, that's low.
Let's see what Cairo and Throne can do. He is trash. He is tired as well. Might be able to run this out. No, one down. Here's Billy LeBoink. Not good at baseball. I like his face, though. Takes that one right down the middle. Takes that other one right down the middle. 0-2 count. Jeez. What an at bat for LeBoink. If I were the GM of the Beewolves, I'd immediately after this game, I would just meet him in the locker room and say, "You're off the team. Don't come back next season." Oh, wow. I can't. Yeah, this pitcher waiting in the wings. All right. Acuro's coming out. It's Bale Bozzer pitching again. This guy's a monster. Not really, but compared to my relievers, really, really good. 0-2.
No, high.
And another pop out. 1, 2, 3 inning. We head to the 8th. The wide load lead is still 4. This that video was taken by the Lowell Crab Pasta Bar Blimp, high above Sakura Field Stadium. All right, new pitcher coming in, looks pretty competent, and immediately gives up a bomb. But it's warning track power. It'll be caught by Magic Moore.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mashadonga.
Here's Mashadonga, who really started things off this game. Weekly grounds out to Kobe Kingman, who runs over to first. I see her mojo go down, so I'll probably be seeing her in the World Series.
Number 61.
That's inside. No, that's inside.
Very close on that one, but 2-0 count. 3-0.
Ball 4.
4-pitch walk. Winder, what's wrong with you, dude? Here's Harmony Strauss. What a game she's had. Still just a triple away from the cycle.
Ball.
Yet another ball. 5 straight. 6 straight. He's lost his nerve, has Dusty Winder.
No, that's high.
7 straight balls.
D-Rod.
Oh, finally got one.
Take your base.
Rightfully disappointed in himself.
Third baseman, Pat Liner.
All right, Hackliner having himself a bit of a game as well.
Strike.
Winder gets the strike. It still only needs 1 out, so I mean, it's not like the world's ending here. 0-2. Oh, that was a good-looking pitch. And it's not going to go fair. That'll stay foul. Still 0-2. 1-2. Why would you throw a pitch out in that situation? Just wasting pitches, and there's a base up the middle. Is he going to throw it home? He does. Billy LeBoink throws it home, and he catches him at the plate. Oh, man, if they can somehow come back to win or tie this game, that play is going to go down in Beewolf legend.
Now batting,
Maybe I shouldn't cut him, even though he does stink at batting.
now batting, Hope
But
Foster.
Poke Foster's the best pincher they got. He's not much.
That's outside. D-Rod.
Just stares at that slow-moving pitch and meekly grounds out to first. Chances are running out for the Beewolves. Here's the top of the order. Gina Torrens is 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single.
Oren.
Takes these easy pitches. Base hit. Gina Torrens giving the Beewolves some hope.
Now batting, the shortstop, Henley Dexterre.
That's low.
Oh, the wild pitch gets away from him. They're not going to be able to catch him at second. Runner advances. That's huge for the Beewolves.
That's up.
Dexterez takes a ball. 2-0.
Ball high.
Ooh, that was a close one, too. 3-0. It's a big swing. Certainly not going to be caught. Is it a donger? It is! 2-run donger, and suddenly the Beewolves are suddenly only down by 2. There's the home run graphic as presented by Lowell Crab Pasta Bar.
Ruby.
Things are getting tense. Let's see what Ruby Green can do.
That's up.
Bale Bozzer is shook. 2-0 count.
D-Rod.
All right, 2-1.
No.
3-1. Right down the middle, and it will be caught by Hackliner. 2 outs. Bad news for the Beewolves. They're running out of pitchers. New pitcher comes in, and here's Molly Pops. Throws a nice little curve in there for the first strike.
Ball outside.
Fastball just outside. Right down the middle. Base hit. All right, the tying run is coming to the plate right here in the form of Kobe Kingman, who can hypothetically hit. I haven't seen much of it. His contact numbers are absolutely terrible. He's kind of a Damian Rush type player, only slower and slightly better contact.
Ball outside.
Ooh, 2-1 count. Base hit. Runner will have to stay at second, but we've got a 2 on and 2 out. This game is actually finally turning into something. And here's Steve Monster, best hitter they got. He's locked in. Ollie Pops can't like this. Foul ball, 0-1.
No, that's low.
Ooh, 1-1. I thought that was a strike. That was just like a pop out. Or is it? It is not. It is off the fence. One runner's in. Another runner's heading home. We have a tie game, 8-8. Bringing in another pitcher. They're bringing in the closer. The wheels have fallen off here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be looped in as well. Runner coming home. Beewolves take the 9-8 lead. This is unbelievable. I actually don't want to play the Beewolves. They don't have an injured pitcher, but oh well, what an exciting game. Off the fence again. Bergman hits the cutoff man. Runner's coming home. He's going to make it. 10-8. This is the worst inning in the history of wide load baseball. Their pitchers are all fucked up. There's a base hit up the middle. Runner rounds third. Here's the throw. No, not even close. 11-8. What a shellacking. And here's Gina Torrance. She's already having a great game. And Carlos Sportsman, I've never seen someone so depressed. Throws it wildly outside. Oh, Gina Torrance takes that one. Side, 2-1. 2, what a curve. Oh, another wild outside pitch, full count. Runner takes off. Oh, I thought that looked a lot like a strike to me. The Beewolf rally continues. Runners on first and second. They're bringing in a starter. God, the desperation. Latoya Lumberg in. At least she's competent. Whenever a starter comes in, they're immediately tense. They don't like coming in on relief work. But at this point, gotta do anything you can to stop the bleeding. 1-2. All right, there's finally out of the 8th inning. They only got 3 more outs to save their season. New pitcher coming in for the Beewolves. Doesn't look really good. That 7-run 8th. The Wideloads, who were once ahead in this series 2-0, were up in this game 8-2. Oh no, and Hack Liner lines out. All right, probably their last pitch hitter, Prince Prize, who's no good. But this Benson Rushmore pitching for the Beewolves is not particularly good himself. Gets the strike there, 1-1. Oh my God! What a collapse from the Wideloads. Their last chance is Ella Royds. They're fucked. And there it is, a pop out to end the game. This incredible comeback brought to you by Lowell Crab Pasta Bar. It's going to be the Beewolves and the Sirloins in the World Series, which I will not be playing tonight, being pretty late. But that was insane. Wow. After the top of the 6th inning, they were up 8-2. And then the 7-run explosion in the 8th before they weakly just did nothing in the bottom or the top of the 9th to end the game. I think both teams played almost all their plays. It looks like the Beewolves might have had one more sub left. They used plenty of pitchers, but none of the wide load pitchers could stop the hailstorm of runs. Bozzer was the one who started having big problems. Actually, no, it started with, well, I guess it was actually, so Bourbony got hurt. But anyway, Pops and Sports were the ones who really got murdered. Gave up 5 runs with no outs recorded. Bozzer, I suppose, was the one who, it started under when Bozzer was pitching. Yeah, it was 8-4 then. He gave up 2 runs. So he had 2 outs in the inning, but gave up 2 runs, including probably both of them for the donger. And then Pops and Sportsman just got murdered. Harmony, they still give 3 wide loads to players of the game. That seems like vaguely insulting. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. I'll say that much. Let's check out the playoff leaders before we sign off on this video. So after the, we really struggled in that divisional series, but in the conference series, our bats came alive. You can see Lloyd Cook. Actually, I have the 3 top batting average among players that are remaining, because Hanley Dexterez is the first Beewolf player to also still be in it. See, the Wade Hobbs had 5 runs, and Mick Steele somehow has 4, which he's one of our better players. For the Beewolves, Steve Monster has 3. Magic Moore somehow has 11 runs batted in for the Beewolves. Makes no sense to me. Lloyd Cook and Mick Steele 9 apiece. Hanley Dexterez and Buster Biggs 9 and 8 for the Beewolves. On base percentage, Lloyd Cook all over that thing. Mick Steele, which doesn't make any sense, but so is Mick Steele easily leading in slugging. Lloyd Cook showing up there as well. Kobe Kingman for the Beewolves showing up. Mick Steele with his massive OBS. Hits. Hanley Dexterez, he's still alive with the Beewolves, and there's Lloyd Cook for our guys. Steve Monster has 5 extra base hits, 4 for Lloyd Cook and Mick Steele. We don't strike out. Runs scored. Hey, it's Alejandra Eel Soup. Nice to see her there, and then Mick Steele. Damien Rush was not really caught stealing, by the way. They threw a pitch out, and they threw a pickoff throw, which went past the first baseman. I took off, but it didn't go very far. So, that's not real. Pitching. 2 wins for Manny Kings and Bugsy Snuggs, who are Manny K's. Who knows if he'll be able to play in the World Series? We'll see. Strikeouts, Bugsy Snuggs somehow has 13, which is amazing. Probably as many as he had in the regular season. You see Snuggs, K's, and Duke, who've been leading the way pitching for us. That's it until the World Series. We will be the home team, apparently. Really? Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, the Beewolves were the 3 seed. They were not the 2 seed. They beat the 2-seeded Jacks before beating the 4-seeded Wideloads. We do have a 20-12 regular season record compared to their 17. But look at them. They're plus 40 in run differential. Leading the league in run differential despite their mediocre run. I don't think there's anything else I need to check out before shutting this down. So anyway, if you stuck with that one, really thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed me calling the game. I hope you'll go out to Lowell Crab Pasta Bar. Crab Pasta. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.